It just goes to show you how changeable the weather is in this loch. When I decided to go kayaking, this was as flat as a mirror, and the time it took me to get my kayak loaded up and brought down to the water's edge, the wind had picked up. By the time I was in the middle, the waves were coming over the front of the kayak, and at one point I was paddling as hard as I could and I was going backwards. And now the wind's dropped again. Go figure. Forget about your 4 seasons in a day. This is like 4 wind conditions in a 10-minute period. But yeah, and of course I didn't bring my head mount, otherwise I could have actually used it to show you how bad the waves were. But sod's law. And that's the wind arrived again. Going backwards almost immediately as soon as I stopped paddling. Ah, for God's sake. It took me 5 minutes to paddle that distance. But it is pretty relaxing mentally, if not physically. Right, I think I'm getting ready to run aground here, so I think I'll stop. And it's starting to get really calm again. Slangevar, by the way. I'm such an irresponsible kayaker. But in fairness, all the way back I'll be like 10 foot away from the shore all the way back, so it's not such a big deal. But yeah, this loch is usually, or very often, like a mirror in the evening, so I'm kind of hoping that's the way it's heading. If I basically take my time, by the time I come back, hopefully it'll be really nice. And I've got my camera with me in that orange bag, so maybe I can get some nice shots. Okay, this is a lot more rain than the forecast said, so a lot more rain, a lot more wind as well. It's not windy right now, but it was pretty windy earlier on, so I was going to go down to the bottom of the loch and back up, but it's absolutely heaving it down. And it's cold, it's really cold rain, so I'll go down to the pier down there and see what the weather's doing. If it's still like this, I'll just go across the loch and head back. Well, rain stopped, wind's dropped, and there's even a little bit of blue sky up there. So that is the weather forecast for the next 5 minutes. I think I'll go further up the loch and get a bit more exercise. And if the weather changes, I'll just head back. Way back in olden times, I think it was maybe Victorian times, there used to be a ferry ran up and down the loch for the tourists. I think it was called the Fairy Queen. And this was one of its jetties, so you can see where the pier used to go out. So this is at Inverchapel. I think there's at least 2 others. I think there's one at Bernice, and there's one at Whistlefield. I'm sure there's probably more, but there's at least 2 more.